All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. This is the last Crypto Talk of 2021. What a year! I mean, this is the time of year where we start to reflect on the past year and what the new year is going to look like and what we expect of it. Go ahead and type your name in the chat box where you're listening in from. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, I give my opinion, I share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. I see Salim Davis. Good morning, good morning. Shauna Ross, Happy New Year from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good morning, everybody. I promise you, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. It is New Year's Eve, and we want to get ready for the new year. This is my last vacation day. I've taken the last week off. I really haven't done much, but that's all changes tomorrow. Okay, good morning, good morning. Prelvis from Corpus Christi, Texas. I see Salim is in Orlando. Good morning. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm starting to get this whole StreamYard thing down packed, and soon I'll be an expert at this. I'm gonna have I like to put on production, so I'll be having videos. I'll have different screens and things like that. So it's gonna be cool once I really get the hang of this and get it down packed. Good morning, Dagmar from Lake Arrowhead, Sue Williams from Utah. Good morning, Elta from Lively Las Vegas. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share screen and we'll see what the crypto markets are doing today. Let me get these all set up. Don't There we go. Don't freeze up on me. Good morning, Anthony Simon, Mike Maines, Miss Debbie, Marty, Sugarland, Texas, Brenda Fogel from South Orange, New Jersey. You have an anniversary, 2022. Really? It's been 10 years? Really? Wow, 2012. Those were the Vitel days. Wow, 10 years. Share screen. Thank you for putting up and listening to me for 10 years. Okay, got it. Here we go. Oh, come on, Coin Gecko. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the crypto world today. It is at 2.38 trillion. That is up 1.5% over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is at Bitcoin dominance is at 38.2. Ooh, wow, that's dropping. We're about to get a 37%. Good morning, Gina Mohammed. Good morning, Bianca. 38%. Ethereum is at 19%. Bitcoin is at $48,000. It is up 1.6% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is up 1.9%. You know what I would love to see on this, especially at the end of the year, is another tab that says this is 1 hour, 24 hour, 7 day, but then like a 1 year chart, 365 day. I'd love to be able to see that because that's another. And in fact, I know there are some out there. If you're listening to me and you know of a chart or a website that shows all that's like can display like this, because I know how to look them up individually, but I like to see a display like this that will show the rate of percentage for the entire year, for a whole year. Please shoot that over to me in the form of either send me a link or let me know a website. I think I gotta wait for a little bit more people to get on my big boys and girls that know trading. But I want to see that chart. That is going to be eye opening, and that's also going to go back to why I say $1,000 can change your life. $1,000 can change your life, and a chart like that will show me the proof and evidence of it. There might be, even if I were to Google this, if I were to best crypto chart showing 1 year 1 year results. Let's see. Nexo. I'll have to look this one up because that would be a good measuring stick for people to read. This is changed in 14 days. No, but I want the whole year. Top 25 crypto coins by return on investment over the past year. Oh, well, yeah, this one would do it. Let me copy this. And we're gonna share this. But I don't want just the best 25. I want to be able to see the top 10, like a chart like this. Good morning, Lois Paris from Ontario, Canada. Melissa from the UK. Crypto gains by month. Okay. Crypto 1 year chart. This one might be a good one too. Oh, that's the same one. Oh no. Yeah, I like this one. That's the price change by the whole year though. Not just 24 hours. 14. I will copy this one as well. And we'll look at copy that. Bianca, would you happen to know? I know you are a math wizard. You know numbers. Okay. So I'm going to pull these up and have them on standby so that we can view. Because this is a good time. And I think, this, I might start a new trend. Every year I do, once a year, a talk about the secret. I do that tomorrow night. But what if I also do a end year recap of crypto? I think I might start doing something like that. Okay, so let's share screen. Let's get back to it. All right. So over the past 24 hours, we got Bitcoin's up 1.6, Ethereum 1.9. The market's turned around just a little bit. Solana 1.1, Ripple's flatline, Luna's 4.5, Avalanche 3.5, Shiba Inu 1.7, Polygon 5.2, Crypto.com 4.7. But over the last 7 days, they are down. I'm looking at the 7-day chart. Everything's down. Biggest is on the top coins is Cardano by 8.4, Ethereum by 7.9. This is a good buying price right now. If you have the resources to stock up and load up on some Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and then Ripple and Avalanche, Shiba Inu. Who's the best performers over the past 24 hours? Frax Share, I've never heard of them. Frax Share. Cosmos Spell Token. There you go, Melissa. Spell Token 10.8%. AV 10.7%. Airweave 10.7%. Convex Finance. Sushi Osmosis CRV. So I already know this. Our secondary portfolio is going to look very, very good. 24 hours. Who's the worst performers over the last 24 hours? IOTA, Olympus, Pancake Swap, Cadena, but not by much. Let's go over the 7 days. 7 days best performers. Frax Share up 89%. Sushi 39.6%. Oasis Network 37.7%. Bitcoin Cash ABC 31%. Phantom. Didn't we make note of this one? A Phantom. FTM. Yep, I have watch from the 29th, watch FTM, watch Near, and watch Atom. Well, I'm watching FTM go up 24% in 1 week, and I didn't buy it. But at least I'm on the right path. I marked it down, and it's up 24% on the week. Algorand. What about the other ones that I put watch? How did they do? See, Near and Atom. If Near and Atom is up there. Yep, there's Near. Near's up 11%. Atom is up 12%. So the 3 tokens that I put down to watch are all up 24% on the week, 11%, and 12%. Interesting. Okay, secondary portfolio. Let's see. Oh, nice. I knew it was going to do well. It's up 400. I don't know if I can. Can you still see this? I can see it on my other computer. Or will I have to stop sharing screen? Let me stop share. Easier. There we go. So there we go. So it's up $400 over the last 24 hours. And doing well. CRV is up 9%. Crypto.com 4.5%. Sandbox 4.9%. Solana 1%. Tezos was down negative 0.15%. Polygon is up 4%. Terra Live Peer Audio is down negative 1%. I don't know if it's just. I got to look this one up. Is this something I still want to hold long term? I can move those to a different token. I don't know. We'll sit on that. Elon is up 11.4%. Avalanche is up 4%. Maker 1. Algorand +2. Axie Infinity is up. So yeah, all of the secondary tokens are in the green except for 2. And they're barely in the red. Let's look at our metaverse tokens in Makara. Let's see. What is this one at? Yes, I know that. Balance is there. Wow, 11,000% increase. Box there. Back. There we go. Well, down. It's down $99. Right there. Yes, down $99. right? But this is the one I'm also getting more and more excited about, because if this goes what they project, 11,000% rise in 1 year, what do you think $4,000 is going to be like after another 11,000% increase? That could be life changing, period. So next up is our DEX tools. Better, what are we seeing here? Down 8.7%. Saitama down 2.2. Wakanda down 1.3. Bing Bong had a bounce a little, but it's still down 24%. This is one I said, was this ultimately a pump and dump? Started good. It started here, came up, and then do. 1, 2, 3. So this one would have been a big loss. Well, not a loss. And then green. Green is up 11% in the last 24 hours. There's another one we're watching very, very closely. Those of us that have green green tokens. Okay, so now let's take a look at the news. What's going on in the world? Oh, before we do that, that's right, we got to look at those other those other tokens. Cryptocurrency chart. Rate of return. And I don't want to look at that way. This way. Top 25 crypto coins by return on investment over the past year. All right, so we're going to dream mode with this kind of stuff. First, Bitcoin, BIT. That doesn't even have a price. Return on investment was 1,000,000%. I don't even want to lose that one. Sand, Decentraland. Okay. Current price, $6.13. Change of 4.7%. Supply. Return on investment from the beginning of the year, 16,000%. 16,000%. I wish it would show me what was the price at the beginning of the year. So the only ones I want to see here: Sand, Polygon, Phantom, Solana. Okay, that's enough for us to do. We can still do dream mode off of this. All right, we're gonna do. You guys want dream mode? Again, I want to show you proof and evidence. How can $1,000 change your life? How can $1,000 change your life? DT Crypto. Which coin is this? BB. It's called Bing Bong. I got a tip from somebody that was all excited about it and said, "Oh, Brandon, you need to buy it now." Well, look at how many zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. If it just loses 2 zeros, it just made a lot of money. But that's a big if. If. This is very risky. I don't know nothing about this. I was just going off of a tip from a friend. And I had some extra money to throw at it. That's all. I don't back it. I don't say you should or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to do a little dream mode on 4 tokens to prove how $1,000 can change your life and why we're doing our secondary portfolio publicly. Why, in my entire crypto career, I've never shown any of my portfolios for security reasons. So instead of showing what I already have, we started a brand new one publicly with everybody to show you that this is real and what I do is real and how I do it. So now let me show you an example of what could possibly look like a year from now of what we're doing right now. So if we take sand, and I'm going to pull this up. Sand. So sand all-time low was 1 year ago. at 2 cents. And let me take this chart back a year. So all-time low was 2 years ago at almost 3 cents, 0.028. So we're going to do this based on $1,000, okay? So you go back 1 year, could you have gotten your hands on $1,000 and you put it on sand, 028? You would have 35,714. Okay, you see that number right there? 35,714. So I'm going to go back to this chart. And there's another learning lesson I'm going to share with you guys too. It was an aha moment for me in crypto, and that each and every one of you need to have. I was thinking about this last night. Wow, the value is not even showing. It's that high. Because we're talking about a 16,000% increase. If this is how many coins you have, it's not even showing the value. So I'm going to have to do it through the calculator style. So again, you put $1,000 on sand a year ago. 35,000 sand tokens. What is the price of it right now? $6.15. It shouldn't be that high. That's $219,000. Why didn't this calculate that? It should have still calculated that. Let me not paste it. 35,714. There we go. I can't paste it. So if you had 35,000 tokens a year ago, you have $219,000 today. You only spent $1,000. Okay, let me share it this way so you'll have the visualization as I move forward. One of the biggest hurdles that you're going to have to do in the crypto space is you can no longer think in terms of US dollars. You have to think of terms of how many tokens do you have, not the value of the token today. And this is it took me years to get around this. I'll be honest, it did not fully kick in until this year. It was around maybe February or March of this year, because I had to, what happened was I did a self-evaluation on my crypto portfolios over the past 3 years. And I was looking at friends of mine who had accumulated a lot of tokens 3 years ago, different various tokens, and they never sold them. They were not living off their crypto. Me, on the other hand, my first 3 years, I was living off my crypto. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I work full-time from home, and I earn on crypto. But I would sell a percentage of it to pay my bills and living expenses and whatnot. And I was calculating, man, how much money did I spend over the last 3 years in crypto? And what would it be worth today if I never spent it? And my head exploded. 3 years later, what it will be worth today? And I saw some friends of mine who did not sell those tokens when I did, and what they're holding on to value worth today. So I had to shift. And in fact, I had a conversation with one of my partners, and he said, Brandon, it's about the coins. How many tokens do you have? How many tokens? How many tokens can you hold on to? Don't worry about what the cost of it is or the value of it is. It's the token itself. Like Bitcoin. It's not how much money worth of Bitcoin you have. How many pieces of a Bitcoin? I used to say this all the time. I haven't been saying it in a while. If you own 0.25 Bitcoin, a quarter of a Bitcoin, you hold on to it for the next 5 years, you will be in the top 1% of all asset holders in the world. I don't care what the price is. The price of Bitcoin could go down to $3,000 right now. If you're holding 0.25% of a Bitcoin, that's the real worth. Not that its value is 3,000 today, is that you got a quarter of it today. And then 5 years from now, that quarter could end up being worth $250,000 because the value rose. So it's about owning it's like land. You buy land Today, the value is going to be higher 5 years from now. But you've got that acre, you've got that 2 acres, you've got that 10 acres. You've got to have that mindset in crypto. And I knew this, but I was still mentally stuck on the idea of value based on the US dollar. Stuck on that. And my biggest shift on that was when I actually started to build big on IMC, because I put 15K down on that. And I didn't go in saying, my goal is to make $1 million. Because that's how I normally think. If I'm going to do a project, what is my ultimate goal? How much money do I want to make in this? Instead, I said, I need to have 50,000 tokens. I need to have 50,000 tokens. The price of it at the time was at 31 cents. And I knew, okay, if I have 50,000 tokens today, and then 2 years from now, it's worth $25 a token. You see, there's a greater value of that 50,000 tokens at $25 than at 31 cents when I got it. But mentally, I had to shift. So as I'm doing the secondary portfolio, one of the things that I'm still struggling with, because you hear me say I need to have, this is how I cope. I need to have at least $1,000 worth of each of these tokens and then increase. And slowly I'm getting to, I need to have like crypto.com coin, for example. This wallet has 3,250 of them. 3,250 of them. Instead, I need to think, I need to have 25,000 Crow tokens, crypto.com coin. CRV, I need to have 1,000 CRV tokens. Sandbox, and I'm gonna write a list on I'm gonna create a chart. I know Melissa, you're big on charts and graphs and all that stuff. Put a big whiteboard over here and count down. I need to have Sandbox. I need to have 15,000 Sandbox coins. Solana, you want to have about 50 Solanas, or to be more conservative, 20. I need to start thinking like that. Okay, so this chart actually is going to kind of help with that. So if you put $1,000 on Sand a year ago and you had 35,000 coins, and then you see what your value of it would be today. This is all $1,000. Like green, we don't know the value. What we know now is what, 1.5 cents? About 1.5 cents. We know that. However, what if you got 10 million green coins? And even though it's 1.5 cents right now, what happens when it goes to 10 cents, 50 cents? It's the amount of coins how many do you have? Let's do another one. Matic. We're going to look at what was the price of Matic 1 year ago. Just click on the 1 year chart. And remember, guys, I've already done crypto. Are you guys able to see me still? I think something happened here. Why isn't this full screen? Are you guys seeing full screen on this? Let me make sure it's doing this right. No, it's not. Ooh, no, stop that, stop. I hit that wrong. Okay. I want to make sure that you guys see the screen full that I'm sharing. Share screen. This is weird. Why am I in here double? Remove. There we go. Now, share screen. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of this StreamYard. It's doing something funny, and I don't know why. Maybe I hit a button that I wasn't supposed to. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's do this again. I'm on the screen. Let me click on stop sharing. Okay, I'm on the screen. Now, let's do it again. Share screen. I don't know why it does that. I don't remember it doing this yesterday. All right, well, we're gonna flow with this. I'll end up eventually figuring this out. But as long as you're able to hear me, you'll get the point. So, share screen again. Entire screen. If it's not bothering you guys too much, if you're still able to see that on your computer, let me make it up big around here. Yeah, you can still see it. It's not going to be too much of a problem. We're still good. Okay. All right, so we're going to look at Matic now. Polygon Matic, and 1 year ago, all-time low was 2 years ago. We're not going to go by that. We need to go by the beginning of the year. Give me the 1 year chart. Okay, January 1st, the price was 0.0178. 0.0178. And you had $1,000. You would end up with 56,179 tokens. Okay, you got that? $1,000 ends up with 56,179 tokens. Now, at today's, I'm not going to do it today's, but I'm just going to put this number in. 56,179. 56,179. You would end up with $149,000 worth of Matic. Remember, you started with 1,000 at the beginning of the year. Let's do another one. Phantom. FTM. I just gave myself an idea. I'm going to make a video off of this. How can $1,000 change your life? Let me show you some examples. Yeah, I'm going to do another video on this one. Now, we go back 1 year on FTM. Price 0.01688. 0.01688. So you had $1,000. 0.01688. You would have 59,241 tokens. $59,241. That would now be worth $136,000. And then the last one we're going to do. I see Veracity's up here too, but nobody knew about Veracity, really. I see Harmony's on here. Avalanche. You know, in my video, I'm going to do more. But for this one, I'm just going to do some of the known coins now. Solana now at $175. But let's look at Sol a year ago. Okay, pull back the 1 year chart. Again, this is what I tell Marnito all the time. We have enough proof and evidence. None of this is anything that I'm making up. Now, is this a guarantee of what's going to happen in the future? No. But we can have a pretty good idea. Well, okay, I got to go with this. About 1 year ago, 50 cents. So $1,000 a year ago at 50 cents, you have 2,000 tokens. 2,000 tokens, and I'll put it right in the chart here, Solana. That's worth $351,000 today. Okay, let's stop right here. Let's add all this up. You spent $4,000 1 year ago. Okay, so this is how you got to think. Wherever you were a year ago financially, could you have found a way to get your hands on $4,000? I know, December 2020, Christmas time, that was a very tough time for me financially. Because that was a hard year. I got screwed. I got scammed. I lost a lot of money in 2020. But I could have found a way to get my hands on $4,000. $4,000 1 year ago. Now let's add up what that is worth today. What that's worth today. 219,110 plus 149,455 plus 136,419 plus 351,387. That's worth $856,000 today. Just stop right there. See, that's why I gotta visualize it like this with you guys. $4,000 a year ago. Did any of this have to do with Bitcoin? No. You're not going to become a multimillionaire on Bitcoin today, unless you already have the resources to buy up a couple of them. But you can from the altcoins. So $4,000 a year ago on these 4 tokens would have yielded $856,000 1 year later. Now do you understand why I started to create the secondary portfolio the way we're doing it? And I'm purchasing coins live in front of all you guys and showing you. I want to, because ultimately I'm going to let the cat out of the bag on this one. I'm going to be creating a documentary with my new company, but it's not going to happen until maybe 5 more years from now, when I have 10 full years in crypto. I have enough videos and audio, since I broadcast almost daily for the last 4 years, to create an audio, a video of it, or write a book on it. My journey through Bitcoin, going from zero to going from $30 to multi-millionaire, if not billionaire. That's what my documentary is going to be on. So all of this stuff I'm documenting. And I got videos talking about, man, what if Bitcoin goes to $5,000? You know, where's Bitcoin going to be 5 years from now? So I'm doing all of this for a reason, and publicly, and to show. So 1 year from now, we'll be able to look at this secondary portfolio just right now, it's sitting at 11,000, right? Right now, on a multitude of tokens. Where could this number be 1 year from now? Where would this number be if we did this a year ago? If we did this in December 2020, where would that number be right now? I already know, multi-millions. So we'll see where we'll be December 2022. You guys going to still be listening to me by then? I know a lot can happen in a year. God willing, we will still be here. We got to be grateful for where we are. I want to save this. I'm actually going to do a separate video, end of the year video on this. Should I do it live? How $1,000 can change your life, part 2. How about that on the crypto talk? But this is New Year's Eve, though. I'll do it this afternoon. I'll do a separate one, so it's not considered, this daily crypto talk, and it will just be focused on this. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. All right, if you guys would like to see that again, I'm gonna do it again later on this afternoon. Okay, next up. Oh, I got an appointment coming up in 15 minutes. I got to finish this up. What if I didn't have a chance to take a quick look at the news. Let's see if anything pops up. Marnita says, do it live, all right? I'll do it live. Okay, MicroStrategy gobbles up another 94.2 million worth of Bitcoin. One catalyst could drive Bitcoin to explode by 300%. Billionaire Brock Pierce. Here's what to expect in 2022 from Polkadot and one altcoin that's up. What one altcoin is that? Is that you, Satoshi? Over $23 million in Bitcoin suddenly moves after lying dormant since 2011. Oracle altcoin Chainlink still in the clear uptrend. Okay, I only have time to look at the one. I want to see what altcoin is that. The founder and CEO of digital asset investment firm Pantera Capital, Dan Moorhead, is expressing optimism about 2 cryptocurrencies that are ranked in the top 10 by market cap. Starting off with Polkadot, a platform designed to allow interoperability among diverse blockchains. Moorhead says in a CNBC interview that the 10th largest crypto by market cap will launch its first DeFi protocol in the first 3 months of 2022. Okay. I think we're all coming to the conclusion that there won't just be one blockchain in the future. There will, maybe be 10 or 20 very important blockchains. And so Polkadot will help you move value from one to the other. And their DeFi protocols are going live in the first quarter. So we're very excited about it. We even see enterprises like Deutsche Telekom starting to build on Polkadot. And quite a number of developers are building on it. So we see a huge amount of momentum there. A little over a week ago, Germany's telecommunications giant Deutsche Telekom announced intentions to become a Polkadot validator. Say what? Germany's telecommunication giant intentions to become a Polkadot validator. A light bulb just went off in my head. Validator. Just if you don't understand what that word means, you guys can get excited with me on that. Just know, are we on the right path? Next up is Terra Luna. Yes, a blockchain that uses stablecoins to make programmable payments and the development of open financial infrastructure possible. According to Pantera Capital head, Terra is one of the most promising coins for 2022. I'm going to make a note on that. According to who again? According to Pantera Capital. Pantera Capital that Luna, most promising coin. In 2022. Luna and Luna, Terra Luna. And I definitely need to increase that. So much so that I'm going to buy some more right now. All right. Buy. Okay. I'll buy 1.5 right now. Buy. If you guys notice, I do incremental purchases. Or in other words, Marnita, dollar cost averaging. Okay, let's see this pop up. Oh. Okay, let's see what happens. Purchased 1.5 Luna. Another reason why I'm documenting all this is because I know my grandkids and great grandkids, I want them to be able to see, wow, remember when Grandpa made that? he had $11,000 and look at what we're living now. It's like if you guys saw your grandparents when they bought their first house, the family home. They bought it for $15,000 and now it's worth $500,000. Same concept. This is how you pass on generational wealth. All right, Terra allows the algorithmic stablecoins to be built, and they have the third most valuable stablecoins built on top of it, and it's growing at a very, very rapid rate. We think it's one of the most promising coins for the coming year. So many people are just discovering it and just starting to trade it. It has a $31 billion market cap, so it still has plenty of room. It can grow. Ranked 9th by market cap, Terra is trading at $87 at the time of writing, up by over 13,000% from the start of 2021. So we're going to do dream mode one last time on Terra, and then I got to go. So let's pull up Luna. If you had $1,000 1 year ago on Luna, I'm thinking I might even do the crypto talk later interactive. I'll have you guys give me some examples. Throw out a coin. If you put $1,000 on this a year ago, where would it be right now? So almost 2 years ago was at 1.12 cents, but a year ago it was at 6.5 cents. 6.064. So $1,000, 0.064. You'd have 15,000 Luna tokens. Was Luna on this chart? I didn't see it. Terra, it's not on this chart. Okay, it's all right. We can do it the manual way. So at today's price, it's $89. So you take 15,000 tokens, just sat on it for a year, 89.26. Your $1,000 is now worth 1.3 million. That's all I'm saying. So if we added that up to the 5 tokens, $5,000 on those 5 tokens being diversified, those 5 tokens, $1,000 each, would now be worth more than $2 million. Wow. Welcome to crypto. Dale says, where do you prefer to buy from? Well, as I've been building the secondary portfolio, I've been buying from one main source, crypto.com. because before I didn't buy crypto, I earned it, and then I would whatever I earned, I moved into other tokens. But since I'm buying it, I know I don't buy from Coinbase, I don't buy from Uphold, the others. I buy from either Crypto.com or Trust Wallet. That's where I buy my tokens. All right, so that is it for Crypto Talk for this morning. I will be back, and I'm going to do it at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be how $1,000 can change your life, part 2. Okay, and I'm going to read the charts and do it like this, but I'm going to be a little bit more structured because now I know what I'm looking at and what I'm doing. So I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that's the point. Have a happy new year if I don't speak to you in a while, but I'll have a special New Year's message when I do the next live in a couple of hours from now. I just got inspired to want to do this. Yeah, Miss Debbie, that's 2 p.m. Central Time. You don't want to miss that. Take care, everybody. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.